Everybody, I am ARMar, and what I found time to play today is Kerbal Space Program. If you're enjoying these Kerbal videos, check out my friend Killer Peachy on Twitch. He's the one who turned me on to this game. He streams every Monday through Thursday from 12 to 7, and he is an awesome guy. Anyhow, we're gonna resume the game we were on last time and see if we can't figure out how to break the atmosphere and get some of these tests done. Okay, one little tip that I was given recently is to find our command center here. I see a main building, mission control, here we go. We don't want to go in it, but if we right click here, we want to upgrade it. Oh, tracking station required for, yep. Tracking station upgrade required. So let's upgrade our tracking station first. Now that's pretty expensive. Whew. Let's check it out. Okay, to do all the source systems, positions and trajectories. Oh, and we can view this just by hitting the M key when we launch. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. A bit of a... Okay, looks like some other people have missions going. We don't have any mission targets right now. Physical characteristics, a bit of information about the planet itself. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, let's head on back then. Okay, before we can do the tracking station upgrade, let's see if we can get a little... see what happens if we try to upgrade our R&D facility. Upgrade will... no, doesn't do much for us here. Okay, let's assemble our vehicle and take another shot at these tests. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to go back into our command center. I'm going to try to drop one of the contracts we currently have and see if we can't get that one for busting the atmosphere. Cancel that contract. We lose a little money. Let's go for... there we go. Put a thing into orbit. Try accepting that contract, and let's go. Okay, we've got our command pod. Parachute. Now, heat shield, that's going to be important. First decoupler. Yeah, we'll want a liquid fuel engine, but first let's get us a fuel tank here. Liquid fuel engine, give us a little more control. Back onto the decoupler. There we go. Okay, now that we've got that decoupler in its place, let's go back here. We'll want another fuel tank, I think. Let's try putting a liquid fuel engine down here too. And with that in place, I'm gonna add in some mystery goo and a commutron up there for our science. Okay, I'm gonna put on one more decoupler and we'll try out a solid booster as well on the bottom here. Nice big old hammer. since we don't have that giant one yet. 3-point symmetry. Get us some basic fins. And okay, here's our big ol' let's try to get into space missile. Let's double check the staging before we go out. Okay, first engine, decoupler. Second engine, decoupler. Third engine, final decoupler. And then our parachute. We got our science goo. Let's see who our pilot is. Really, Kerman or Valentina at this point? They both have the same experience. So we'll just go with Kerman. And launch. Okay, looks like SAS. Okay, SAS is on. 3, 2, fingers crossed. So far, the solid fuel looks like it's doing good. Okay, we'll decouple our first stage and start this engine. Now that we've got some control, let's see if we can... Nope. We want to start tilting a bit. See if we can't get into a more solid orbit. Oh, we don't want to tilt that much. Let's try see if we can sort of lean into the spin. Okay, here we go. Okay, and that too is done. Oh, doesn't look like we've achieved our orbit we were hoping for. Can we run a test here? Nope. Observe the goo. Goo is getting very cold now. Well, even if this doesn't end up being a successful orbiting launch, we've gotten some really good data, so we'll get another crew report as well. Awesome. Okay, we definitely failed to achieve orbit or anything like that, but we've done okay on the science, so let ourselves fall for a bit. Hopefully slow down enough to deploy the parachute safely. Gonna speed up time a little bit. Yeah, we're still at like 5,000 or so here. It looks like we can safely deploy the parachute, so let's drop that and then start speeding up time again. And there's our chute, so we have safely we're safely about to land. That's good. Okay, so once again, we didn't quite break the atmosphere, but we did make a lot of progress on our science, and that'll help us get some of the materials that'll make it easier for us to, well, break the limit. Or another way to put it, break Genkai. Yeah, I'm a total nerd, sorry. Okie doke, in 3, 2, we have splashed down. So let's recover the vessel. Okay, and yep, that got us a significant amount of science. We earned 13.5 science. So that is definitely awesome. We got a report from the upper atmosphere. So that's definitely good. We got some new data. Recovered most of our funds. And Jebediah didn't gain any new experience, but it's Jebediah. Okay. And this is where I'll end the segment. Thank y'all for watching.